Simon Hosford from Down Under, and you are watching Show Me Your Pick with Fruitcake Tony.
We made it. Yes, we did.
We here.
We
Yes,
here.
we are.
Right on.
How you doing, everybody?
Absolutely. Brendan, what's happening, bro?
Hey, man. I'm good.
Good to see you, man.
Nice to see you.
It's Saturday night, dude.
Saturday night. Favorite day of the week. Favorite night of the week.
Yeah, man. We missed you last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't here last week?
You were not. You were out on a movie set.
Where was I? No, that was 2 weeks ago. I was here last week.
That was 2 weeks ago. You were here last week.
It's so memorable. I was here.
You were here last. Yeah.
Yes, I was.
I thought it was last week.
That's all right, man. I know that. Oh, man. No, yes, I was here last week. I was not here 2 weeks ago. And I don't know when I think we're filming again 16th, which is a Sunday, so I should be able to be here on the 15th. That's Valentine's Day weekend. But the weekend before that, which is next weekend, you know what that is, right? That is Sub-Zero Heroes 15th anniversary jump.
Yeah, dude.
We're getting to the wire, man, getting down there. People are sharing it all over Facebook and social media, which is nice. Donations are coming in, which is nice. We're getting ready. It's getting exciting.
Yeah, 1 week. Yep. 1 week away. Yes, we are.
Yep.
Excuse me. Sorry, we are a couple of minutes late, but you know we're a couple of minutes late. Every week. Happy Saturday to you. Show me your pick. Saturday night. Fruitcake Tony, Brendan B Squared in the house. We're talking the Outlaws tonight. Yeah, yes, we are. Southern rock at its finest. Yeah. And Ed's not here yet. He's on the way. He's had a lot on his to-do list.
Yeah.
And he will be right along.
Yes. So we will hold down the fort till he gets here.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
We got lots to talk about.
Yeah, we're talking about the Outlaws. I'm going to show you guys a bunch of the Outlaws guitar picks, some really cool vintage stuff, you know, those original members.
Yeah, there's so many
old-time members. Yeah.
There's so many members of that. If you look at past members, holy cow. You know, there's so many. I think that's probably the biggest group I've seen since we've been doing this. I believe that's probably the biggest group.
A few of the bands. If you look at the roster of past members of a lot of rock bands, if they're still working, want to work through the decades, then they, of course, those past member lists get lengthy.
Yeah, they're pretty damn late, and they're still working. They're still working, right? I mean, I think they're still out there working.
Yeah,
they were, they were doing stuff, at least up until last year.
Yeah, a lot of history there in the Outlaws band, and a lot of cool stuff to talk about in that timeline back late 70s, which they were well before that. But for me and my fandom and Outlaws, I've seen the Outlaws a few times. They really hit their stride in the late 70s. That debut album of theirs really, those songs really stood the test of time. A couple of them did.
Yep.
And but yeah, interesting to talk about, Brendan, the genre of or subgenre of Southern rock.
Yeah.
I'm very fond of Southern rock.
It's a nice genre for, like, if you're not, I'm not going to say if you're not into country so much, but it's kind of I don't know. It rocks a little more, I think, depending, but and it's I think it's way more broad than country, Southern rock.
Yeah,
in
well,
my mind.
it is. It has a lot of country influence, a lot of rock influence, both, and which honestly, we're not going to dive head deep into it now, just off. But honestly, when I knew Leonard Skinner as a child for years, but never associated a Southern rock. That wasn't, I didn't know what the fuck it wasn't until there were other bands of their like who I got into, but we all knew the music of Leonard Skinner is the point. I was at a dear friend of mine's earlier today, and we talked Leonard Skinner, and we knew that music before we knew what the fuck Southern rock was when it started to be called that.
Right. Yeah. I mean, there's just.
I think all of us knew Skinner's music.
Oh yeah. We all did.
Yeah.
Free Bird, Sweet Home Alabama. You heard it and you're like, hey, that's Southern,
well,
I guess that's Southern rock.
Yeah, interesting to all the bands involved, dude, and how it came and how it went. But when it came, and what was going on musically around that at the time. And, I mean, there was a lot of bands on a lot of bills, like just example. And we're going to talk a lot about this tonight, but the very first time I saw that, a lot of bands in those days, late 70s, were mismatched bills. These outlaw bands, if you were working band and you had a hit or two, it didn't matter if you were a little redneck or not. Outlaws ended up. The first time I saw Boston Van Halen, Poco, the Outlaws. Yeah, dude. It wasn't the highlight of the day, of the bill,
But they kept you rocking.
I think I knew one song that they played that my young ears knew.
Yeah.
But no, there was a lot of concert bills, concert tours that ended up like that, just for the sake of the hits and the promoters and the bands out there working. Just another example that comes to mind is the first time I ever saw Rat. Okay. They were the opening act, and this was when they right out of the cellar. I mean, they were the opening act for 38 Special.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey. That's awesome. No, they've opened for the Outlaws have opened for a ton of non-southern rock type bands.
A lot.
Van Halen, like you said, they've opened for Rush. They've been a supporting act for Rush for
at
like
that
Aerosmith.
time.
I know.
If you look,
like 75 and 80, right?
At that time frame, and a lot of these outlaw shows, they were the support act on these tours. But dude, they got a bunch of gigs and a bunch of tours with a bunch of big name, heavy hitters at the time. Yeah.
Yep. That's good though. I mean, I think back then they like the promoters of some of these major rock bands like to throw in acts like that were totally different, to kind of expose people to other types of music.
Well, I just think it was based on availability, who's out there working, and it didn't matter if you blended over. It was, I guess, to your advantage if you blended over in the country, folks and those promoters who you knew, and over in the rock guys. So I mean, but the whole thing, though, that whole area, whether it was Jacksonville, Florida, and how many Southern rock bands came out of Jacksonville, and this band, the Outlaws, they were on the other side of the coast, Tampa. But all these bands in that time frame, these Southern rock bands, are coming out of Florida.
I know.
All of them.
Yep. I mean, I don't know. To me, when I think of Florida, I don't think Southern rock, but a lot of them came out of there,
Well, I don't, when you think that, that's right. But I think more about when, back in the time frame that it happened.
Yeah, in mid 70s.
But there was a bunch of bands down there and a bunch of clubs down there, and they were making a scene and
Yeah. Most definitely.
Yeah. Let's stop right there, B, before we get lost in Outlaws conversation for the rest of the night and not take care of anything. First of all, welcome everybody. It is February 1st, 2025. He'll be right along here in just a bit. Tony and Brendan hanging out on a Saturday night. Yeah. It's our favorite night of the week. Get to hang out with you guys. Hope your Saturday and your week's gone swell. Hope the weather is good where you are as it is where I am. It's been quite lovely here after a drastic, really cold January, but for a week now it's been really mild, 60s and 70s, B.
Yeah, it's cold here though. We've had 20s and 30s. We hit 40 plus last week, but then it's going to be dipping back down again. But we want that. We want ice.
You do. It was a little warm last week or the week before, and you were kind of hating on it.
But it'll be cold. It'll be cold. There'll be ice. There's going to actually be snow before, a couple days before. So that'll be good. And then it's going to dip really cold.
What kind of condition is the lake going to be in? Are they going to have to cut a hole?
Well, right. I mean, it's frozen now, so it should still be frozen. So they're probably going to have to cut some. But, they're prepared for that. They got chainsaws and stuff. And they will be, they've restructured, I guess, how they're going to live stream it. So there will be someone from the association live streaming it, and when I get that information, you guys will get it. I mean, I know it's next week, but we'll get it to you somehow.
Well, now what we'll do, Brendan, is that night on Show Me Your Pick next Saturday.
Oh, yeah, we can watch some of it. Yeah,
we'll just show it then.
That works too.
But we are, and we're going to talk more about that as this evening here progresses. But while we're at it, what we're talking about is what's the annual here, B?
15th annual.
15th annual Sub-Zero Heroes Brendan B. Squared Ice Jump. This is 5 years that we've covered this and promoted this for him and his wife Meg. They are heavily involved in the Alzheimer's Association of America and their local chapter there. Down below in the description of this show, you'll find a link. It says the Brendan B. Squared Ice Jump. Scroll down a couple of lines, and there it is. And should you click on it, and you'll see the levels of donation. Please donate what you can there. This supports the Alzheimer's Association directly. This money is used wisely. It's an awesome organization, and they've made great strides in recent years. And we're always excited every time that we get an email from the Alzheimer's Association in our inboxes, because you never know, I mean, in Brendan and Meg's careers with the Alzheimer's Association, they've seen, great strides. So you never know. You just never know. This is money that is used very wisely, and the progress that they've made in this field is amazing. So
well said.
Thank you for your donation. We have covered this live for 4 years on the day of the jump here, honorably, and it's been amazing. But for all but one of those years, there's been weather issues that have caused the live stream to go south. But we're going to show the jump and all its commentary in its entirety next Saturday during Show Me Your Pick.
Okay. Awesome.
So yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you said. You said it better than I could. It's a great cause. So Meg been working there for 25 years. So it's near and dear to her, near and dear to me, near and dear to everybody. So
yeah,
thanks for talking about it. Thanks for promoting it, and and we'll talk more about it next week.
Yes, we will. It is near and dear to a few other crew members here on the panel who I'm not going to mention, but I'll mention myself. This charity, my dad, he passed with Alzheimer's related stuff, and this was one charity that my mom held very near and dear to her throughout the remainder of her life. And we carry that on here, and I am proud and happy that we covered that here live, and can't wait to see next week. Last year we got to watch the replay of the nice video version, and yeah, so I assume and I trust this year it'll be the same.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming it'll be very similar. If we watched, I think, the Facebook feed last time, but I don't know that it'll be on. I don't know where it's going to be, but
all
we'll get
right.
it to you.
So one last thing, what inside the camp there, to be a little nosy,
Yeah.
what's the wardrobe for the jump with you and Meg?
Well, all I'll say is we're wearing purple because that's the color. I did get some new shirts made, so we've got new shirts, 2 new shirts. We each got one. Not sure about the rest of the apparel yet. So working on some stuff. If it shows up on time, then we'll wear it. If it doesn't, we won't. There might be some purple hair somewhere. Maybe part of the beard will be purple. We'll. But
let's clarify this. So
yes,
when you jump in this lake, Brendan, you and Meg,
yes,
and you get out first. When you first get out,
yep.
explain to everybody that all the jumpers run into this warming
Well, there's a trailer. Yeah,
hub, right?
there's 2 trailers. There's one for women and one for men. And we go in and change and come out. It's that simple.
How warm inside is it? Have they got like the
They
heater
got they got
from every angle?
We turn, there's generators. We turn them on at 8 in the morning. So by the time we jump out of there at noon,
like
it's
80
nice.
in there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's toasty in there. And yeah. One year we one of the first, maybe it was in the first 5 or 10 years, first 5 years, we had a sauna. Someone had a portable sauna. That was awesome. It was like 200 degrees or 180 or whatever the hell it was. So it's holy cow, you get in there, you're like, oh,
you hop in. Okay.
Oh man, but yeah, no.
But
so
how?
But anyway,
how warm are these warming?
They're pretty warm.
You hop in there and you drop and you change. Do you get warm instantly?
Well, not. I mean, no, but because you're coming from 30 degrees.
I've seen you in years past go from the water to the warming place that to the car.
Yeah.
With the heat on.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and honestly, last year I didn't even change in the trailer. I changed right outside, my car. In my car, and because it got too crowded in the trailer. They're not huge, and to try to fit all those people in there, be slipping around and yeah. So, but I don't know what number we're jumping because we have there's a jump order by how much you raise. So the more you raise, obviously the closer you get to going in first. So I'm not going in. We won't go in first because it's usually there's a bunch of people that raise a lot of money, which is awesome. So
yeah.
But no, it'll be fine. It doesn't matter. It's all good.
Yeah, dude. Can't wait. We'll like I said, we'll show you guys next week on here live on Show Me Your Pick. We'll show you the replay of the jump and all the speakers and everything involved. And again, everyone, thank you so much for your donation to the Alzheimer's Association. Here on Show Me Your Pick on this YouTube channel, we go live on Saturday here. I put up uploads, videos of various things throughout the year, but primarily we do this show live on Saturday night. Thanks for being here.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Awesome. We are glad you're here, people. Definitely.
Let's go to that right there. Let's go to that look until Ed gets
my hat's
here.
all crooked, eh? See?
Let's go to that look right there.
There we go. It's a good look. I saw, look at this. I told him to get his ass in here.
We've got all the answers.
Yeah, but you can't play, son. That's funny.
Dude, I'll give you a Garth Brooks pick, bruh.
That's what we're playing for today. You didn't even tell me.
God,
we're playing for a nice, cool prize pack with a Garth Brooks touring pick.
Yes, let me see where
you have it?
Yeah, so
you got one?
At some point in the show here, we're gonna shift gears and let you go take a pee and go to the fridge and make a sandwich or get some more slices of pizza that you bought earlier for dinner, like that. And we're gonna play 10-shot rock and roll trivia. It'll be 10 questions about music and rock and roll. And tonight we're giving away a very cool prize pack. If you hadn't won here before, it'll be a very big prize pack with all our guitar picks, mine, the show's, Ed's, Brendan's. Yeah, you'll get all sorts. But the main prize for tonight that we're playing for a Garth Brooks. That's the back. Little shiny little Tortex there. Yes. Yeah, that's what's going down for 10-shot rock and roll trivia. Cool Garth Brooks. And I'm going to go ahead and put this out there. I don't normally put this out there, but I will say this. I'll give them 2 hints for future weeks, Brendan.
Okay.
When I write 10-shot rock and roll trivia each week, I always, even if it's unrelated to the show topic of that night, I always write a theme or a correlation with all the questions that, we don't always announce that as we start because it gives things away sometime. There's people in the chat that are more familiar with certain genres than others, like that. But there's always a theme.
Okay.
So tonight I'm gonna go ahead and tell them Southern rock for tonight. Know your Southern rock. You Southern rock kids, this trivia is written for you. You should do well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's all you get. Happy Saturday.
Cool.
We're drinking coffee tonight.
Uh-oh.
I know. Come on, man.
Uh-oh.
Let me see. I'm hearing that noise, that uh-oh noise. It doesn't sound like uh-oh, but
it does
sounds like something else. Right.
Uh-oh.
I know. Exactly.
That's not good.
Let me see what this.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
That's not good.
Well,
Ed's having a little technical difficulty, so we'll get him in here when he comes up. He'll be all right. He'll be all right.
No, he'll be right in, I'd say, less than a minute from now.
I would say 3, because depending. But we'll see.
Let's shift gears, though. Once again, thanks for being here. Show Me Your Pick Saturday night. This is episode 236. And for those of you counting or lack of, that's 5 years this June, Brendan.
Yeah. Damn. That's insane. Isn't that insane? Did you think you were going to be doing this for 5 years?
No.
I'm glad we are.
I'm glad too. I thought maybe we would. Well, yeah, I guess I thought we would, and hoping.
Yeah.
I knew we would. I know there's 1,000 episodes here, at least.
Oh, at least, man.
Right.
The very least.
Yeah. But now we are in episode 236. It is Saturday night. I think we need to at this point open up the chat and see who's hanging out here
It's a good
with
idea.
us. Yeah, man. I'm gonna show you guys some really cool vintage Outlaws picks later on in the show that I've had a long time that I'm very proud of. That I got the shit for the Outlaws picks. Yeah, baby.
All right.
But yeah, that'll be later. There's nothing new in the house this week in lieu of that kind of stuff. Yeah, so I lay off B over the holidays, and yeah, so I don't ship. I don't like to ship during the. I guess it hadn't been a horrible shipping year. I hadn't heard anything about shipping over the holidays and stuff getting lost and not getting there until the end of January. Hadn't heard nothing like that this year.
No,
but it has happened in years. Is why I lay off in the over the holiday shipping time. But yeah, now that we have sprung boing boing into a new year and into a lot of springtime weather too.
Yes.
Speaking of
for
spring
you,
and
not for me.
sprung, yeah, it's been a very cold January here in the South, but it's turned really warm and it is due to continue. Our temps here be next week upper 70s.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, man.
Mine's going to be, I'll tell you in a second. Right now it's 16 degrees. So actually we're getting some some snow tomorrow. We will
snow, really?
Yeah. Snow tomorrow, snow on Saturday. Oh, snow on Saturday and Sunday. That's good. So, but Thursday it's going to hit 48. So we're going to go. So tomorrow's going to be like 32, and then it's going to go up to 48, and then it's going to go back down again, right in time for the jump. Jump day will be 33 degrees and snow. So that's what they're saying, and that's perfectly fine.
Right.
You know, so I'm good with that.
Nice, dude.
It's my kind of weather. My kind of weather.
This weather we've gotten, I like it much warmer, but it's been a welcome relief for what has been here in the South, man. It's been really, really extra cold, below normal, and yeah, not for me, man. You can't even, dog doesn't even want to go out. It's so cold,
Yeah.
But yeah, so maybe spring is near.
Spring's on its way for you guys. It could be. You might be out of the woods.
We do have a week's worth of this good weather to continue, but I think the calendar may be on our side here, so we'll see. It'll go back and forth until April, but no, it's nice to be out, nice to be on the golf course. I'm gonna be out there again bright and early tomorrow morning.
Okay.
I ran into an old friend And yeah, so I think 9:30, 9:40 tomorrow morning.
Oh,
Back
boy.
at it. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Nice.
but I'm enjoying this nice weather here in the South while we got it, because I know it's effing going back to winter, sure as shit. You know.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's all right. Good for me.
here in the South, I know up north at your golf courses and other areas, they close them down for the year. But here in the South, it's
They
hit
do.
or miss. You know,
Yeah.
I didn't show up at a golf course the whole month of January.
Mhm.
It's cold the whole month, but
Yeehaw.
it is all these golf courses here in the South. You it you ride by them and the
Yeah.
tarps are off the greens, but all the tarps are in piles right beside the greens.
You got
Every
tarps on your
golf course,
greens?
yeah,
Wow. We don't. We never do. Although, and they don't, unless there's snow, you can still play. I've played up until November if there was no snow. But I
yeah.
mean, once it snows, they
Well, it's
close. But
just right. They close, but here
they put
there can
tarps on there,
be,
huh? Okay,
yeah, they do.
that's
Um,
interesting.
just because of Bermuda greens, you know, is
Ah,
why. Yeah, but
Bermuda, the California, Sensimilla, and
but no, they do, but they're huge tarps, but they're all laid. Every golf course that you ride by, when the weather gets nice in the winter here in the South, they open the golf course and
I heard a
all the
blip.
tarps are by the.
Did you hear a
Yeah,
blip? I thought I
I
heard
did
some. Did
too.
you
I
hear
did
some?
too. I thought I was hearing something.
I don't know, man.
I heard that. I was like,
Yeah.
hark.
Who is it?
All right, so
Who is it?
there he
Oh,
is.
da country
Ed
Edvis.
DeBrildo in the house.
What's that?
What's that?
Yo, butt
Yo,
cheeks, pick up the phone.
where's
What's
Dookie?
that?
What's that?
Man, you're right on time, Ed. We hadn't even started. I haven't even opened up the chat yet.
He
Are we
has.
still? Are we still in the green room?
Yeah.
Almost.
You just
How do I sound? I have my headphones on backwards, so I'm on this side now. With
You
the
good? You
A
good?
little
Okay.
ways. A little way. A little way.
Go
Yeah,
away.
you're fine.
Little
Yeah.
way. There you go.
How's
Right
that?
there. Perfect.
Sound good? Okay.
Sounds the same. No, sounds good.
Okay.
Good to see you,
Okay.
bro.
Sound good. Good. Okay.
How you doing, buddy?
Yeah. You too. Yeah. You know, I got home. I got home, turned on the goddamn computer, and Windows is doing an update, and
I hate that.
I'm
when
like,
that
what the
happens.
hell happened? What Windows 8 is updating? What's going on here? You know,
They're trying to get you to go to 11, Windows 11 or 12 or whatever the fuck they're at now.
Yeah. Yeah, and then it said it failed, and it was reverting back to the original settings. I'm like,
whatever.
Whatever.
I like the hat, man. Loving the hat.
Yeah, dude.
Thanks,
I'm gonna let me have a
Kind of
little closer inspection.
Yeah.
And I got my new Pantera shirt.
Pantera shirt. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
nice.
With the Cowboys from Hell right there, actually.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah. Sandra's
right
gonna be jealous. Yeah.
Yep.
Ed, I like the brim, bruh.
Thanks, man. I thought I'd get into character for
It's nice. No, it's
the
good.
Outlaws.
Yeah, dude.
I've lost my cowboy hat. I had one. I don't know where the hell it is. But
I've got a couple cowboy hats.
I'm surprised you weren't wearing one, Tony.
I've got 2 or 3. I do. I've got a couple of palm cowboy.
No.
Hey, you know how they look. I've got a I've got a leather one, kind of like yours, Ed. There.
This is like an Australian. I feel like I should be battling kangaroos or something.
Yeah, no, I don't wear them often. I guess to wear them on the golf course more than anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
That's not a knife.
This is a knife.
G'day.
How do they? Let's go out on the dick.
Hey,
have you seen my dick?
On the dick. How's that dick? What size is your dick? 5x7? No, I'm just kidding.
Apologies to Andrew and Simon and Adam.
Yeah, Andrew's from New Zealand though, but it's pretty close. Close enough. But dick. Got a
big dick out back.
Oh.
Hey now. Should crack open that chat.
Yeah. No. So here's what we're going to do, I guess. So since Ed's late tonight, and he doesn't know he doesn't know the questions to the game later. Okay, we're going to let him do roll call.
Oh, son of a punishment! All right, who we got here?
All right, Ed, I'm going to open up the chat here. All right. You can start at the top or the bottom.
I can go wherever you want. For some reason,
I'm on the YouTube chat right now, and I can only go so high up into the chat. So I've got
start there.
Let me know if you're going to start at the top or the bottom, and I'll follow you.
I'll start with what I have first, and I don't know if it's who was in first or not, but I have, let's see, Guitar Talk Universe.
All right.
Yep, that's it. Okay. Then we got
Quentin.
Nick.
What up, Quentin?
Yeah, Quentin, QFJ. Nick, good to see you again, buddy. Brandon B Squared is in the house. Charles Green. Great show, Charles, the other night.
Charles, good to see you, dude.
I actually stayed up.
Yeah, I did too.
We got Blue Mox. And William De Silva.
What's up, William?
Glass blower.
Yes.
Extraordinaire. Who else we got here? Let's see, scrolling down, scrolling. Guitar Man 45.
What's up, Bo?
What's up, Bo?
Good to see you, dude.
Benjamin Stewart. I'm from Oklahoma. My name is Benjamin James Stewart. What's up, Benjamin?
Welcome, Benjamin.
Yeah, welcome.
Good to see you. Happy Saturday, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, and he likes Van Halen songs too. Nice.
Right on.
We know a little bit about them.
SFT's in the house searching for Tone.
What's up?
Welcome.
And scrolling. Hitman, Dwight Bailey. I don't have the sound effect, but pew, 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 pew.
Where's it at? There's it. There he is.
Edwin Crane.
Killing me.
We got Jeff is in the house.
Jeff K, good to see you, dude.
Yeah, it's been a while, Jeff.
The one and only Jeff K in the house. Yep. What's happening? Nice to see all you guys, Edwin and Dwight Bailey.
Let's see. Steve Rezor.
Steve, welcome.
And that's I think that's about it.
All right. Thank you, Ed.
Welcome, guys.
Yes. Nice.
I popped in. I was gonna just sneak in and play trivia, but
I know.
Brendan caught me.
Yes, I did. No cheating.
So I heard you talking about Sub-Zero Heroes. That's awesome. Hopefully things will go well for you. And
yeah, thanks for pushing that on the old Facebooks.
No problem, man.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
Yeah.
You guys need all the help you can get. You know, it's a good cause. Good cause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're ready. Did you guys see the picture that they had up for
that.
Did you see the picture they had up for? Because they do starting at 10, they do a picture for each day, like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
I know the picture. When I went on the website the other day for your chapter, it was you and Meg. From last year, I think.
Yeah, it was. But this let me see. Let me see here, kids. It's I look pained in this picture.
Show us something.
I will. I'm gonna share it in a second here.
I would too
if I could figure out how to work the computer. I used the computer once.
Computer.
You need somebody from IBM to help you.
Yeah. Oh. Fuck is it? Here we go. All right. So there. My beard's purple. Meg's like cold. I'm like, ah! You know, it was cold, man.
Get me out of here.
Keep calm and just jump.
I don't think that was Was it last year? I don't know because it was snowing. It might have been, but it was freaking cold.
Is that a smile on your face there, B?
No, that's pain.
That's a fake ass smile if it is.
I ain't smiling. No, I'm like, I'm cold.
That's genitals retreating.
Yeah, the lump in my throat used to be down where. Never mind.
For those just joining, there is
That's
link.
Enough of that.
There's a link down below that you can donate to the Alzheimer's Association and support Brendan and Meg in their efforts next Saturday. Sub-Zero Heroes Ice Jump, 15th annual here, and we're
one of these years get Tony and Ed up here, have a nice weekend.
I would love that, man. That would
be
you
guys in the water.
No, I don't know about that. I'd go up there. I don't know about that.
I'd be like, Tony, let's take a picture by the dock, and you might fall in by accident. You'd be like, nah, I'm gonna stay up here.
I'll bring my purple Speedo.
Yeah, boy.
If I agreed, as cold-natured of a dude as I am, if I agreed to jump, you guys wandering out of the lake and up to the fuck that. I'd be like, Pearl.
I'd take my time, talk to people, stop, reminisce.
Especially you're down south too, Tony. Your blood's thinner, I'm sure. So you'd probably freeze.
It would be.
You'd be in the warming trailer up until we jump. You walk down there, jump, run back up.
I don't think thered be a health risk at all, but
no, there's no health.
Definitely, I would, from the water to the warming hut, it would be a sprint.
Yeah, if you've never done a cold plunge, or
what do you immediately get out of all of your clothes? Is that the thing?
What, in the warming trailer?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's.
What do you jump in? I know it's various things each year.
Well, I mean, it's the same, pretty much t-shirt and bathing suit. That's it.
Wet is wet. There ain't no way around shit.
Honestly, the less clothes, the better, because then you just take them off. I mean, some people wear costumes, and that's just not me. I usually swim with a swim shirt anyway because I'm fat and I don't like taking off my shirt. So it's just normally what I swim in anyway: bathing suit, shirt, and I do have like water shoes because it's cold and it's frozen. I mean, it's solid down there. It's not like mushy like usual, right?
Yeah.
Right. So
if I came up there, me and Ed came up there, and
we'd be having like a dry suit, freaking wetsuit.
If I had a wetsuit on, would they let me jump still?
Oh yeah. They'd get you. What I would do for you is the cold water rescue guys, the sheriff's team that's there in those red suits. We get you one of them red suits. You wouldn't feel anything. You'd be fine. You'd stay in there for hours and you wouldn't get cold. But
yeah.
Oh, the ones that the guys use for training that are there in the water with you.
Yeah, they use it for their winter training. Those guys, they're the greatest, man. They've been with us since day one. So we love those guys.
I'd probably wear my Van Halen striped bathing suit.
There you go.
Shorts. Yeah,
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, the first year we did it, the guy that raised the most money was his wife. Also worked at the association. She retired, and he was a local radio host, right? So he said if he raised, I forget how much money he said he would raise, maybe, I think back then it was like 2,500 or $5,000. He would wear a red Speedo. He wore a red Speedo.
Oh my God.
So, I mean, it was great.
That's funny.
But yeah, I won't be wearing a Speedo. No one wants to see that. No, I don't want to drive people away from the event. You know, we want to get people to the event, not drive them away.
What's up, Ben Tom?
You know,
what's up, Tommy?
If I ever raised maybe, all right, so I'll say this: if I ever raised $25,000, you might see me in a Speedo. So, but there is no chance of that happening in a week. But so none of you guys don't be writing checks here and trying to find stuff, because no. Anyway, what's up, Tommy Boy? Tommy Boy's in the chat.
Yeah. I like that idea, though.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if I understand y'all dress up in costumes when you jump like that to make it fun, sure. But yeah, nah. If
Meg shaved her head one year, I think it was the 10th year anniversary, because she raised $10,000.
Wow.
And so they shaved it right on the dock. That was before.
Really?
That was right before. That was right before I joined the show, I think.
Wow.
But yeah. So it's kind of funny. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. It was. They shaved her head right on the dock. I mean, she's got short hair anyway, but she's like all the way down.
Yeah.
Just like going to basic training, you know.
We'll watch the whole video of the ice jump next Saturday. I can't wait. Please, if you can donate, please do. It's a link down below. Brendan B. Squared Sub-Zero his ice jump, and you'll find it, and it's much appreciated. Thank you so much, and such a pleasure and honor every year, Brendan, to support and follow.
We appreciate it.
You and the jump and all.
We certainly do.
You know, really though, in years past, you know, in the middle of the day, late morning on the weekend here in the winter, it's been really cold, quite cold, to have a cup of coffee and be warm here in a hoodie or whatever, and to see your ass jump in that cold lake and hold that hot cup of coffee, and thank God I'm here in the warmth and not in that cold hell where you are, bro.
It's all right, man.
No.
Only for a short amount of time, and we get out, have hot soup, hot chocolate, coffee, all kinds of stuff. Nice dry clothes.
For a great cause too.
You betcha.
All in the name of.
Yep.
Yeah. Right on, bro. That's next Saturday, the day before the Super Bowl 59.
It's a busy weekend. So,
we
jump on the 8th, Super Bowl on the 9th, and February 10th, I'm going to see Billy Gibbons.
Billy Gibbons. Billy
effing Gibbons.
That's nice.
Awesome. Yep.
Front row center tickets too. Now he didn't say it like I just said, but he's got front row center.
Meet and greet. He'll be getting
meet and greet.
And he'll be getting he will be getting a cigar box guitar.
Making him a cigar box too.
Nice. A big fuzzy one?
And center.
I'm thinking about it. I've been going back and forth because Tony had an idea, which was a good one. Either a fuzzy cigar box guitar or a fuzzy shovel. So but I haven't really tried it yet, which I better get going. But you know, so I haven't figured it out. I have to see. I'll have to see what one looks better, sounds better, and can actually play, and get the freaking fur caught in the strings and stuff. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
I would love to see. Man, I can't wait to see that, man. If it's a
there'll be some.
box, how cool is that going to be? And that guy has a lot of guitars, and if anybody is gonna appreciate a cigar box guitar style gift like that, it's gonna be this guy.
I think so. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, he'll get a fuzzy one. I just haven't decided shovel or cigar box guitar yet.
Yeah,
but
gotcha.
Nice. Yeah, man. Oh man. Should we talk about the Outlaws? Because we're talking about the Outlaws. We started talking about them. Ed, what do you know about the Outlaws, Ed? Anything
we
good?
should talk about the Outlaws now that Ed's here.
Green Grass and High Tides. That's all I know about them back in the 70s. But I did find out that they opened for Van Halen.
Yeah.
And Rush. I knew that though, Ed.
And Rush and the Who and Rolling Stones and Ted Nugent and Blue Oyster Cult.
Yeah,
you've heard me talk about going to see Van Halen for the first time many times
at the state fair, the State Finley Stadium,
at Carter Stadium. That's right.
Oh, because it's I know it was Boston, Van Halen, and the Outlaws in North Carolina.
Poco too.
Oh, no kidding. Okay.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I don't remember you mentioning the Outlaws being there. But that's cool.
Poco and the Outlaws, they were close. They had close ties with each other, kind of like a bunch of the Southern rock bands, 38 Special, Leonard Skinner,
yep,
Molly, all these, they were kind of intertwined, you know. I mean, they all lived in the same town, you know.
Molly Hatchet, all that.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
But the Outlaws, the Outlaws, you know, to be honest, at the time, the first time I saw the Outlaws, I saw the Outlaws on a bill, Ed, with PKM at least once.
Oh, cool.
Maybe twice. But the first time I saw the Outlaws, Boston was the headliner.
Yep.
Was the thing. I didn't know. I had heard of a couple of the other bands, but I was there to see Boston as a kid. I was in the 8th grade. Summer going into the 9th grade. You know. Maybe it was the 7th going into the 8th.
They opened up for a lot of big bands: The Who, The Stones, Aerosmith, Queen, Black Sabbath, Rush.
Yeah, well, at that time, they did. They'd hop on this tour and hop on that tour, and these big outdoor events, Texas Jam. I saw the Outlaws at multi-band events here in North Carolina. We talked about it on PKM show on the Noon to Moon Jam.
Oh, the Noon to Moon one, yeah.
Yeah, right. We went to that more than one year. It was an annual thing that they had. This place called Scott Lake, just south of Raleigh, down there, and we did a lot of good bands through the years. Cheap Trick, Outlaws, Molly Hatchet, you know, you name it. Nugent, PKM, a lot of bands around, Sidewinder, whoever, Nantucket, Mother's Finest, you know, like that from the circuit. But they ended. The Outlaws were a band, even though that they were Southern rock. They ended up on the bill with a lot as openers with a lot of other heavy hitters, just all in the name of they're working. They need somebody. The promoter doesn't matter if they're exact or not, but they, you know, we talked about before you got here, Ed, all the oddball bills that used to happen. You see, I mean, Boston, Van Halen,
and the Outlaws.
Poco and the Outlaws, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
so they used to like to mix it up.
very much a mixture, right?
Well, that's how you make new fans that way.
Well, it's they would just
You get
grab
that
anybody that
crossover.
they would just grab anybody that they can, and I'll tell you another example of that just popped into my mind is when Van Halen opened up for the Rolling Stones, and I think Tangerine Bowl in Orlando.
Yep.
Okay, it was the Henry Paul band, Van Halen. They were the openers. Henry Paul is a member of the Outlaws, went out,
Oh, okay.
had his own thing for a bit, kind of like Gary Rosington did with Rosington Collins, like that. Yeah,
Hmm.
but they were available at the time. I think the Outlaws' success really too was they were stuck in the time frame. The genre. If you're our age, Ed, the
Yep.
genre subgenre of Southern rock, it's an interesting thing because if you look at it, I once saw like a diagram. And
I
it
remember
had
that.
all the Southern rock and what the roots, where they came from. They're all from fucking Florida. Leonard Skinner
Maybe Georgia.
and the Van Zant guys are on the top of that list, and it branches down from there.
Yep.
38 Special, um, Molly Hatchet,
Foghat.
Marshall Tucker, Allman Brothers.
Yep. Big family tree.
Yeah.
So they're still touring. They're touring like crazy. I don't know how many original members are in the band right now, but there's at least a couple of old guys in there.
Yeah.
I assume they're the original ones.
Well,
But
there are a couple who are no longer here also.
yeah, I don't
Um,
know how far Homer, New York is from Brendan. Can you hear us? How far is Homer?
Homer, New York? I don't know.
Well, they're going to be at the Center for the Arts.
Outlaw?
Yeah, the Outlaws. They're going to be at we call it Salisbury. Salisbury Beach, the Blue Ocean Music Hall up here in Massachusetts.
Like the steak?
Yes, they spell it Salisbury, Salisbury.
Salisbury.
But we call it Salisbury. And they're also going to be in North Carolina.
Yeah. This version,
right in Raleigh.
This version of the Outlaws, Ed, has no original members.
Oh, none.
It's
there are like a longtime member or two, but yeah.
Wow.
Close to Syracuse. It's about 3 hours and 10 minutes away.
Oh, that's far. I know Salisbury Beach for me is about a half hour. I could go there and see them if I wanted to.
Well, good for you, man.
Oh, wait. What's this? Another New York Patchogue?
Patchogue? That's Long Island. That's Long Island.
Oh, it's Long Island. Okay, never mind.
That's closer, though, I think.
Oh, it could be. Yeah. You just have to go through the city, right?
Yeah, I've been to Long Island before.
Yeah. Kentucky, Maryland, Saratoga Springs.
Saratoga's close. Less than
they're going to be at Daryl's house in Pawling, New York.
Oh, well, then that's 45 minutes away. That's the closest.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, go.
March 9th.
Well, okay. I know somebody that works there too, so.
Oh, good for you.
The Outlaws' success, they did well when they were out there on the road as opening acts for these bands. They sold a lot of records during that time, as much as they sold, but they that was their time, and they played for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of eyeballs saw the Outlaws in the 70s and the 80s because they played everywhere with anybody. They were on all kinds of bills. And,
it was a name you knew. You'd seen a lot of concert T-shirts, and it was a name that you knew,
You kind of know the Southern rock when that started, how it started. Now, we don't need to walk through, but when it ended too. But they continued to, and, we know the Outlaws music. A lot of us do who are our age, but they continued after the whole genre of what we all called Southern rock. When that ended, they still continue. Other bands did also, but and they've aged, and they're down to 0 original members, and but it is. I think that it's nice to see these bands. It's nice that they're out there still playing this music, but it is a shame that that genre of music, Southern rock, and when it happened, when it started and when it ended. It's a shame it did, because I really liked it. I really liked Molly Hatchet. All of us were Skinner fans. I don't care what you say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
would you consider Stevie Ray Southern rock or more blues? Or
more blues.
Kind of almost a mix.
Yeah.
I think there's a little influence in there.
But I'm talking really as much what we call Southern rock is.
Right.
I'm talking as much the time frame when all this was going down, because by the mid '80s it was gone.
True.
Gone.
Hold on, guys.
Okay.
I'm glad he didn't have to fart.
It'd be funny. Hold on, guys. But yeah, I mean, so there aren't many new.
Okay.
Yeah, right. There aren't many new.
No, Kathy just got home.
Oh,
she knocked on the door.
Told
me she was home.
Hi, Kathy. Yeah, Meg's actually not feeling well. She's upstairs. She's been in bed all day. She's got a crazy cold. Probably caught. I mean, she was in Atlanta last week, and so it might have been on the plane. But she'll be all right.
A lot of people are going through that, and anybody in the chat and stuff, we're sending good vibes to you for better health. Hopefully you get through it okay.
That's where I went when I left from and I had to go check on her. But Andy Carson in the chat. What's up, Andy?
Andy, what's up?
What's up, Andy?
Ed, my stomach rumbles like that too sometime, and I have to mute as well, so no worries.
No, it's not like that.
You're good,
bro. No, but you don't see. Do you think that we will revisit any Southern rock? Do you think that's gonna come back at all, Tony? I mean, I know, like the Greta Van Fleet. I don't know
on this show. Do you mean?
No. I mean, like just in general.
I was about to say, you bet your ass, baby.
Well, I know it's gonna come back on here. This is not the last Southern rock band we're gonna talk about, but I guess the closest thing would be Greta Van Fleet. Would you consider that
Dirty
Southern
Honey?
rock?
No.
Filthy Syrup?
No.
Filthy Syrup?
I don't really look at although it's all about timing. It's all about when it happened. There's a slew of country bands that we call Southern rock now. Blackberry Smoke, Whiskey Myers, the list. It's a huge list, and they're current artists and great artists.
But I mean,
but we would say if they fell into it, and we say that comparatively, that they would fit well in what we used to know as Southern rock.
Okay.
And that's how it comes out like that. But really, though, there's so many bands out there doing so many things. You can only label them so many ways, and a lot of these bands end up falling under the country.
It's true.
Genre.
I mean, yeah.
As far as what they record and where they, I mean, Jason Aldean might be Southern rock. Had he put his shit out back then.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of them. Had they come out back in late 70s, they might have been Southern rock. But they came out in 2000 and they're country.
I think country has gone through kind of a transformation a little bit. It's not like it was back in the day.
Yeah. Right. It always is. It's going through cycles. I used to like a certain little time frame cycle of country a lot, but it's constantly, country is constantly going to where it sounds like rock, and then 10 years later it sounds like pop, and then
well, that's why music is great, because it's always evolving.
Yeah, subjective. So what do you guys think are the qualifications to be a Southern rock band? Like what has to happen? Do you have to have a strong electric guitar sound along with country?
It was uncanny to me, Brendan, how a lot of these Southern rock, and I'm sure a lot of you guys will agree, at least have observed, that a lot of Southern rock bands have multi-guitar players in the band. Alan Collins, Gary Robinson, just an example. But interesting, you never see it much anymore. Phil Collins and Chester, maybe, but there were bands, 38 Special, the Allman Brothers, who else? Marshall Tucker. They had two drummers at once.
I don't like that. Grateful Dead did that. I don't know.
It was a little odd, but if you look back
38
at
Special too. Yep.
Old 38 Special, they had two
Allman
drummers.
Allman Brothers. They had like 38 people in the freaking band, though, like Chicago.
But a lot of Southern rock, point is, a lot of Southern rock like Skinner that started, and they are the ones at the top of that. They had multi-guitar players and multi-people in the band. I don't think they ever had a horn thing, but they had a keyboard player, and they had the honkettes. They had girl backup singers.
You know what? Yeah, you know what you haven't ever seen, or maybe you have, two bassists. I don't think I've ever seen a band with two bass players in it. Besides Spinal Tap, but
I think you're right.
Ouch.
But I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, I guess for Southern rock or country, I don't know. You have to have a close relationship with your sister, and you have to have you have appliances in your yard, maybe. I don't know.
Oh no, dude. Well,
I'm joking, everyone.
When that happened, when that genre happened, and at our age, and I can speak for all of us here and a lot of you watching, we've spoken about this here on the show recently. We had a lot, Ed, of fantastic music coming our way in the late 70s and early 80s from a couple, 2, 3 different genres. And it was fantastic way to grow up as a music fan, and, Skinner, Outlaws, and all that stuff was just a little speck of the fantastic music at that time.
Yeah. It was incredible. Good time to be a youngster and in your formative years, having all this awesome music growing up. Yeah,
and a lot of genres too, not just the ones that we like.
Yep.
There was a lot of great music that came out in the little time span of 1979, 1980, and 1981. Fantastic. Just a great time for a music fan right there.
Yeah. True.
You look back and it's just historic. The greatest music ever happened in that, in my opinion.
Yep.
So we'll assume that there's a younger audience watching, and we'll say like old farts like us.
Yep.
Now, how about this guy? Is he Southern Rock?
Nah.
Thorogood?
Nah.
Yeah, I would say yeah. I would.
ZZ Top.
Well, he never, while the genre was happening,
ZZ Top.
he was happening.
What about ZZ Top?
ZZ Top was close. They I think in many circles they were considered that.
I think George Thorogood would be. My mind. I could classify him as that. He'd be right on the edge, maybe.
Yeah.
But again, subjective, like you say.
Came later on.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do I know?
We saw the Outlaws, though. The first time I saw Van Halen was the first time I saw the Outlaws. And I saw the Outlaws. I think I saw the Outlaws again, 82, 83, 81, 82, 83, a couple of more times. I saw them in the Greensboro Coliseum with Blackfoot in the winter time. Yeah, I saw them at the Noon to Moon a couple of times. But they, like I say, if you went to concerts back in the late 70s, early 80s, odds are you saw the Outlaws as an opening act.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
You're right.
Yeah. But yeah. All right. So that is signifies. That's the music that says it is time for trivia. So those of you who need to go to the fridge or go take a leak to shimmy down those little cutoff shorts that you're wearing.
Jesus.
Yeah. You kind of shimmy sideways as you do that. I know how you do it, girl. Right on. I know. But we'll venture into some 10-shot rock and roll trivia. We're going to ask you 10 good questions about music and rock and roll here.
Rock and roll.
And tonight we have a theme for the game, and it is Southern rock. Must know your Southern rock. Ow. Yes. So, you kids, for Southern rock, and we're playing for a Garth Brooks pick tonight too.
Ooh.
Right there, like that.
Oh yeah. Oh
see the G.
I see it.
Yeah. Yeah. This was obtained through his guitar tech a couple of years ago when he was doing one of his Vegas residencies there. Garth Brooks was, and yeah. So that's where that comes from, and you could be the wiener. The wiener for tonight.
Oh my.
Lucy's always the wiener, but
touche.
We're gonna give that away, dudes. One of these days I'm gonna break out we have so much stuff to give away here, dude.
We do?
Yeah, man. Look at this shit.
Oh wow.
How'd you like to score a rat laminate like that?
Look at that. Look at that there.
But here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Got a few.
Yeah. We've given away some backstage passes here, here and there, and given away a couple of the Rat and Boston and other Rush and Bob Seger, and we got a few. But yeah, we're going to start giving away some of those Rat laminates from dancing undercover. Yeah.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right, let's get busy. So tonight's game, kids, you're wandering back from the fridge. I hear your footsteps. Don't forget the napkin. Yeah, that's right. No, you got enough chips. You're good. Come on. All right, tonight's game is brought to you and I by Legend Picks. Should you need custom guitar picks, our friends at Legend Picks will certainly take care of you. He's taking care of all these artists right there. The link is down below in the description. You guitar players, custom guitar picks right there. Legend Picks is the company. Even if you know somebody, you want to gift a bag of sake, a gross, that's 144 pieces. A sake is. So you want to gift somebody a sake. There's a link down below, and they would much appreciate it. But any logo you want on it, gauge, shape, color, thickness, yeah,
whatever.
he will custom design your guitar picks for you. Thanks, Greg. Yep.
Yes.
All right. Let's get into the questions. The trivia winner for tonight, good luck to you. I hope that anybody new here playing is the winner. We do this every week here. And if you are a guitar pick collector, memorabilia collector, we show rock memorabilia here every Saturday night. We talk about a different band every Saturday night. And yeah, if you collect, this is your show. Yeah.
Yep.
We're on the internet live streaming, showing this stuff live now. And yeah. We've been doing it for 5 years, for 236 weeks, but yeah. All right. All right. Yes, gift somebody a sake. It's like a gift card.
Oh yeah, it is.
Okay.
A click of the mouse and a telephone call, and you can gift somebody a sake.
They get smaller when it gets cold, Never mind.
All right.
Hey, I'm watching Metal Mayhem on MTV.
Yeah.
And Summertime Girls just came on. Y&T.
Sweet.
Hi. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, Tony.
If you are the winner for tonight, there's a trivia winner's email down in the description below. You'll find it should you be the winner. So go ahead and scroll down there. Assume that you're going to be the winner. Have confidence in your game. Southern Rock is the topic for the game. I'm giving you that. So you kids better bring it. I got 10 cool, fun questions. Let me cut on the ticker here. There it is. It's official now. Good luck. We are going to get underway. Good luck. The first correct answer that we see, you type in your answers. I'm going to flash the question up on the screen. And when you see it, you type in your answer. The first correct answer over in the chat that we see is the winner for that question. We'll keep score and we'll add them up. And after 10 questions, will determine the wiener.
Yep.
Right?
You betcha.
Or the hot dog.
Yeah.
Hot dog. Hot dog.
But yeah, no. Good luck. Some are easy, some are hard, but they're all fun. And we are raring to go. Good luck. We're going to get started. The first correct. Let me pull up my stuff over here so I don't get lost. All right. There we are. All right. Good luck. The first correct that we see. Put your hands on the keyboard promptly. All right. Let's go. Number one, good luck. This is a subgenre of rock music, genre of Americana. It was developed in the southern U.S. from rock and roll, country, and blues, and is focused generally on electric guitars and vocals.
Q got it, I think.
Yes, he did. Southern rock.
Am I wrong?
No, you're right. You are correct, sir.
Yeah. Ben Tom right behind him, Nick
Quentin
right
F.
behind
James.
him, Andy right behind him.
Yep.
And Edwin right behind him. Quentin F. and James is in the lead.
He is in the lead.
All right. If he is the winner, I don't need to mail him one of his own guitar picks.
Yeah, mail him one back.
Wow, bonus.
Mail him one. No. I think I mailed Jay Turner one back by accident.
That's funny.
That is funny.
Know, just because I'm so used to giving them away, like that. All right, number two. Let's roll.
Roll the tape.
All right, stay with me.
Yep.
Number two. Here we go. After he was a founding member of Lynyrd Skynyrd, he played in 38 Special from 77 to 2014. Yes, he did.
Wow.
Who is he? I need a first and a last name like that.
Nope.
And like that.
Nope.
All right, kids, bring it now.
You couldn't stump him this early.
We're not talking about the New York Symphony Orchestra now.
Nope.
We're only on question 2. We ain't stumping you already. Come on.
Ain't so many members.
Come on. Come on, Cletus. Come on.
Come on.
That Mike Douglas made me moist. Luke Gibson.
All right, kids. Nobody wants to gallop out.
There it is. There it is. Steve Rezer.
Larry Johnstrom. You got us, Steve. You're on the board, dude.
Nice. Nicely done.
And the rest are here on Gilligan's Island.
You remember Marianne or Ginger, Tony? Marianne or Ginger?
Oh, brother.
Or you like Mrs. Howell?
Brother. Oh, no, stop. No. Mrs. Howell, Lovey is hot. Lovey Howell was hot. At that age, you want to, when you get to be that age.
Well, shit. If you're on an island.
Like Lovey.
I guess if you're on an island after a while, it don't matter anymore. Marianne, Ginger, or Mrs. Howell. Wait a second.
Going back to your first.
Or Professor.
Oh.
I think that is a no-brainer.
Go ahead.
Because
one of them wants both.
One of them wore really short shorts.
Yeah, it's Marianne for me. I'm going there.
Me too.
I'm already there.
B, the show came on at that time at 4:00 in the afternoon, and C, I was 12 years old.
Yeah.
You know.
It was Marianne for me.
Me too.
It was all about Marianne.
Yeah.
With a little half shirt tied up.
Oh, damn right.
Pigtails.
Damn. Yeah.
Okay, now let's back to the game. No, number 3.
Yeah. And
what were we doing again?
Tom, did you call him your little buddy?
All right. So question number 3, we're going to proceed. We're not going to perv out tonight. Number 3, we're going to get you to complete the next line to a song. So, yeah, we're going to read you some lyrics, and we're going to leave off the final line, and you're going to complete the line. Need all the words to complete the line for the song.
Yep.
All right, complete the next line to the song. Here we go. It's a hot night at the juke joint, and the band's pumping rhythm and blues. Gonna spill a little rock and roll blood tonight. Need all the words there to complete it.
God, that sounds familiar. I don't.
It does. Ed hadn't read the questions. I've showed.
No.
Ed's got the answers, but he hadn't seen the questions.
Nope.
Nope. Nope.
It's a hot.
Looks like Panama's on Metal Mayhem now. That doesn't make sense. It's not really metal. Panama.
Anybody know this song? Come on now. Complete the next line.
There it is. Mr. Steve is on a roll.
Yes, gonna make some front page news.
Nick right behind him.
What song was that? Sounds so familiar.
Wild Eyed Southern Boys.
Oh, okay.
38 special.
Mm-hmm.
Wild Eyed Southern Boys. Wild Eyed Boys. Doodle-doo-doodle-doo-doo. Wild Eyed Southern Boys. Yes. So Steve's got 2. And Quentin's got 1.
Yep.
And we're going to go to question number 4. This game tonight is all about Southern rock. So if you know your Southern rock, you might be able to open up a can on these kids in here tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I said. All right. Number 4. Here we go. Get ready. Molly Hatchet's biggest single was the title track from their second album. Name that tune and album.
Oh, that's my TV. Where's that noise coming from?
I don't know. Did the chat freeze? Come on. It's their biggest single. Come on.
Where you at?
I think the chat froze. What happened?
Oh, no.
There it is. Bentown.
Where is it at? There it is. Flirting with disaster.
Ben
Y'all
Tommy.
damn sure know what I mean.
Nick right behind them.
Yep. Flirting with disaster. Molly Hatchet.
Oh, flirting with disaster. All right, Ben Tom is on the board. Steve R is still winning.
All right. So how many has Steve got?
2.
So Steve's got 2, Ben Tom's got 1, and Quentin James.
QFJ.
Guitar Talk Universe.
Yes.
Yep.
Quentin F. and James himself. All right. Well, we're going to question number 5 here.
Number 5.
All right. So put on your thinking caps, kids, and answer the question first correct that we see. Leonard Skinner, Molly Hatchet, Blackfoot, 38 Special, Allman Brothers are all from what U.S. city? City.
Wow.
City. Sete.
I think Tony gave a hint. Tony gave a hint earlier in the show. Andy Carson for the win.
Carson. We built this city. Oh, sorry.
Andy Carson.
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville, Florida. Tony did give a hint earlier if you were paying attention.
Yes, we done talked about it.
Yep.
Jacksonville. Yeah, interesting how that little town there on the northeast coast
popped a lot of people out of there. A lot of good ones.
Yeah. I've been there before.
Me too. I've been Jacksonville.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like the likely place to have all these bands.
Yeah, it does not seem like the Southern rock mecca, if you will.
No,
it does not.
Right. I've only driven through a couple times.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
I watched a video, and it's here on YouTube. You can watch it. And the video now is probably 10 or so years old, but there's a couple of kids that big, huge Leonard Skinner fans that came from out of town with like a camcorder. And this was 10, 15 years ago, back when Donnie, Johnny's mom and dad were still alive, and they wanted to come to Jacksonville and maybe meet them and see some, places or whatever. And they went downtown in the downtown area of Jacksonville, and it's a bunch of businesses there that are just, the town in recent history had gone through a demise industrial wise, and the downtown area had, a lot of businesses moved out and all like that. And but they are downtown, and they are Skinner fans, young people, and knew where Riverside rehearsal was, where where they rehearsed after, I guess, Hell House. Okay. And the same little inside 38 special, they ended up, that was their space that they rehearsed in up until the late 80s. And but they break in, they accidentally get in, and they got a light, and the electricity hadn't been on in years, and it's shit. And but you go in, and it's like the recording studio and the booths, and they find a bunch of backstage passes like on the back wall from really early, like old Skinner shit. There was like a U.S. flag that they found in a closet, but this was where where they rehearsed. And it's on YouTube, and they went to the Van Zant house, and as nice as Mr. and Miss Van Zant are, they invited them, right in, some Skinner fans. And
that's cool.
And in the house, though, it's like a monument of all the kids, Ronnie, Donnie, Johnny. Yeah, it was wild. But anyway, the whole point, though, to have an area like that would produce that much music, that in hindsight, that genre, that was all about that town. It's almost like, how what Nashville is to country.
Or Memphis is to rock and roll.
Well, yeah.
Oh, come on.
It is, but more so that, yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's the Mecca.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, as time changed and the mid 80s came and it was over. 38 Special had some hits, 87, 88, Tour de Force. That was a big album, had some hits on it. Back Where You Belong, Teacher, Teacher.
Oh yeah.
A couple more, and they were on top of the rock charts and selling albums like mad. But once that mid 80s, the rest of the bands, they were all gone, and all of hard rock really had an overhaul once the 80s ended, as you all know. But interesting, and always interesting to talk about the genre of Southern rock, because there are little offshoots and all little that it's still a big part of rock history. There are some great players, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame players, great, you know, bands, musicians, legends. Whether you like them or love them or this or that or the other, you were aware of them. We all knew those Leonard Skinner songs. To what degree we liked all of them varies, but we all knew all of them, not just the radio hits either.
Yep.
All right, where we at? Number 6?
Number 6.
We're still playing, right?
Yes, sir.
Number 6.
All right. Need a name of a person, first and last name. All right. Good luck.
Yes.
This founding member of the Outlaws was also a replacement guitarist for Leonard Skinner.
Oh. Bring Leonard Skinner back around.
We talked about this before tonight, too.
We did.
Well,
not Ricky.
What's up, Kush, man?
Hey, Kush.
Anybody new popping in chat, say hello.
Nope. Good guess, Andy.
First and last name, please, kids.
Yep. This is a tough one, I think. But...
yeah, I wouldn't have done well in this trivia.
No. Oh, Steve Rizzer in there again.
Job, Steve has it. Huey Thomason. Yes, sir.
Yes. Huey.
Quentin had it too.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Yep.
All right. Steve, you doing it, dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
All right. Nice. What's the score there, Brendan?
So Steve's got 3. And everybody else has 1. Quentin,
all right. So
Ben, Tom, and Andy.
All right. So Quentin and Tommy and Andy have 1. Steve has 3.
Steve's running away with it, boys.
He's got it. Right on. Okay. So after 6. So for number 7, I'm going to show you a picture of a band, and you're going to ID it. Right on. Simple enough. All right. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right. Let's go. Who is this?
Ready.
ID this band.
Look, the guy in the back.
I know. We were talking about that.
Oh, shit.
He's got to be the manager.
That looks like any band from the 70s.
or the bus driver.
Got
to be the bus driver.
Some good guesses coming in.
Yeah. Good guesses.
Lunch lady.
The lunch lady. Jeff K in the house. That's it.
I think that's it. We'll take that.
We're going to take that. Yes, we are. Atlanta Rhythm section.
Yeah.
That is who that is.
Yeah. My arse.
Jeff K on the board.
Arse. It's the arse.
Stick it up your arse.
Stick it up your arse. Atlanta rhythm section. And our dear friend there in the back, who we were having a conversation about in the green room. Yeah. Wow.
Who is that?
I don't
Danny
know.
DeVito. The early days.
Someone Google that. See who it is.
I just, my big thoughts were, our rock stars usually, sometimes while they're on stage, girls scream for them. You ever heard of the concept? I don't think this guy. I think the guy immediately to his left is listening to my little bit right now and already laughing. But the guy is definitely he's in the back because he is how do I want to say it?
I don't know.
Yeah, if you're in a band and you're a young guy, he's the cock block in the back.
Yeah, the cock block. That guy, he could burn some ants with those glasses.
Oh boy.
Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I didn't know that was your uncle. I'm sorry. Sorry.
He's the bass player, Paul Goddard.
Yeah, I was just trying to find it.
Paul Goddard. He passed away in 2014.
Oh, now I feel bad.
Yeah, don't you?
Oh shit! Now I feel bad.
You're talking ill of the dead. Come on.
I got to do the Angel Reese thing now. I feel bad.
Ah, you're all right.
Oh shit!
You're all right.
All right. So we are going to number 8.
Yes. I'm trying to find a good picture of Paul Goddard, but it's kind of hard.
There aren't any.
There's some. Did not say that.
That's too bad.
Did not say that.
He probably
let's go number 8.
Shit.
Go number 8. Before we get canceled here.
Your uncle.
He might look better now. You never know.
Forgive me.
Oh.
The hate mail's coming. All right, share it. Right. Go ahead and
share.
I
don't. No, I closed it. I can't find one. We gotta continue here.
Okay.
Getting late. Got to go to bed. You got to get up early and play golf.
I know we do. Absolutely. All right. So number 8 is where we're off to.
Yeah.
We'll get a score after this. Hands on the keyboard. Good luck. Here we go. Number 8. This band had a number of successful albums during the late 70s and early 80s, including Strikes, Tomcatton, and Marauder. 79, 80, 81. Strikes, Tomcatton, and Marauder. Whose albums are they? Lay up.
Guitar Talk Universe. Quentin's got it. Even though he left out a letter.
Yes, sir.
We go with Q. He's got 2. Q's got 2.
Jeff K had it.
Right before him. Right after him. Sorry. Right before him.
Yeah. Right on.
Yep.
All right. So we have two remaining. And they are not getting any easier as we roll. So what's the score, Brendan?
So Quentin's got 2, Steve's got 3, Bent Tom and Andy Carson and Jeff K all have 1.
Okay, so Steve has 3, Quentin has 2.
Quentin can tie it up.
Yes, so
but if Steve gets this, he wins.
It's right, but it's no one else's game. It's come down to Steve and Quentin.
Yeah, but they can spoil it.
Somebody can spoil it. Somebody can still spoil it.
Yep.
So, because it's it's not just limited to those two coming in
not
to
at all.
answer. So whoever is in the lead. So yeah. So
who got number 7, Brendan?
Quentin, you need this
Jeff
next
K.
one, bruh.
No, yes, Jeff K got number 7.
You need this next one, Mr. Ingve there, young fella. That's a guitar playing motherfucker too.
Ingve James Steen. Ingve James Steen.
All right. Number 9.
Yep. Let's go.
Let's go. Number 9. El Nueve. Good luck. Number 9. Right. This Australian Southern rock band, yes, got its name after seeing a road sign.
Huh.
Never knew that was an Australian Southern rock band, did you, Ed?
No, I did, but I didn't know that's how they got there.
Australian Southern rock
that's a
band
great
got
guess,
its
Ben
name
Tom.
after seeing a road sign. A road sign similar to that.
Steve wins it, folks.
Steve.
Where is he at?
Where
is he at?
Two down from Bent Tom.
There it is. Steve is the winner. The Little River Band.
The River Bottom Nightmare Band. They're
a good band. I like them.
Yeah.
So, you never knew they were from Australia, did you?
I did not.
No.
And interesting how they fit into the country genre, or excuse me, the Southern rock genre back then. Yeah. So weird how people get put in genres. To me, like Keith Urban, okay, Australia. How does he end up country like that? He played his music and he wrote based on where he was for his audience. But it was weird how he got there to start with, is how I'm, because country really wasn't who he was, as a young whippersnapper.
He was, I saw him live. He was an amazing guitar player.
Yeah,
I was shocked. I was like, wow.
Yeah, he can play.
That can fucking play. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you heard about the Lonesome Loser?
Who cares? All together now.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
I know. You got to do it sometime.
Yes, you do.
All right.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
So we got one more question, though.
I know. All right. So number
10.
10.
We'll go 10
all
anyway.
The way. We're all the way. So we already have a winner.
We do.
So I'm going to save this question. We're going to, here's what we'll do. We're going to play. Steve, you are our winner for tonight, my friend. Thank you for being here. I haven't seen you here in the chat before. It's been great to hang with you tonight, dude.
First time winner then. Could be he's a first time winner, right?
Now I'm going to send to you that cool Garth Brooks pick. Plus, I'm going to send you our show picks. There's the Fruitcake Tony. Show me your pick. I'm going to, let me do it like this. I'm going to send you the Brendan B. Squared pick there, the Andy Carson pick there. The Andy is in the chat too, by the way. He's a firefighter in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Station 5, proud Andy. Thanks for keeping it safe. I'll send you Ed DeBrill pick, that red one there. Looks like him, doesn't it? I'll send you a Charles Green pick, a Halenville live pick.
He got them all. He's got them all.
Yeah, you'll slide.
So Steve, send Mr. Fruitcake Tony an email to that email address I put in the chat. It's also down below. Watch out for flyingguitarpicks at gmail.com, and he will get that out to you.
Yeah, man, and thanks for hanging out here tonight, and thanks for playing too. Thanks for everybody for playing, and thanks for everybody for being here. It's so much fun to come here and hang with my friends here on the computer every week, but we get to share this with you guys. Talking about these bands, showing these guitar picks and stuff each week. And it is so much fun. We love your company. We hope you love our company as much. So thanks for being here. Tell your girlfriend to tell her friend and share them on your social medias on her Twitter. You got her password. I know you just share it, and tell her though, because she'll tell somebody.
Right.
I know she will. And thank you for doing that. Again, I'm going to show you these Outlaws guitar picks. So hang tight with that. But before I do, we're a week away from the Brendan B. Squared Sub-Zero Heroes Ice Jump, and that'll be taken Saturday of next week. They're going to jump in a very cold, frozen lake, all in the name of Alzheimer's research. If you want to support Brendan and Meg in their efforts, there's a link down below. Brendan B. Squared Sub-Zero Heroes Ice page donation, Ice Jump donation page. You'll see it. And thank you for your donation on behalf of them, everyone here at the channel. This is near and dear to a lot of us, even past crew who aren't here. Brendan and his wife, very near and dear to their family. And but thank you guys for your support. And I know you've supported in years past also. They appreciate it. We appreciate it. And God love you for it. Yeah, so that's next Saturday. We're going to show you all the footage from the cold ass ice plunge bee. I hope you do well. You ain't getting younger each year you do this shit, dude.
Nope. I'll be fine.
Right on.
Just takes a little bit longer to thaw out. But my joints feel great for that day. Cold plunges do really good things for your joints. Anyway.
Yeah. Yes. I know. I see these cats where they have the ice thing in their backyard. The ice tub looks like a little bitty sauna, and it's just cold water and ice cubes, and they go out and sit in it neck deep for X minutes. Hell no.
Yeah, I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Nope. Yeah. I'll do what I'm doing, but I'm not doing that. Nope.
It's funny. My company now sells chill baths.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking cold, man. They're like 38 degrees. But we also sell saunas. Those standalone saunas that you can just plug into the wall. You don't need like anything special to hook them up. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can go right from the chill bath to the sauna.
Sweet. Sounds good.
I don't know that we're designed to go through those extremes where from that cold to that hot.
Well, that it's supposed to shock your system, so you can do it. I mean, obviously you can, but I don't know for how long you can sustain doing it.
I mean, yeah. Well, all I'm saying is, for me, it would be very painful. I don't like the cold. Cold hurts like hell.
It's very refreshing. Anyhow.
All right, let's get these out.
What you got there?
Picks. All right, there's that one. And then there's this one.
Shortcut? Is that his nickname?
I guess so.
I guess he took a lot of shortcuts. He must have always got to the venue first.
Let's see. Who's this?
Rob Carroll.
All right, let's continue here.
Oh.
Yeah. We talked about Henry Paul earlier, the Henry Paul Band, opening slot with Van Halen and the Rolling Stones at the Tangerine Bowl, that historic couple of shows there like that. Yeah. This is the one right here, fellas. Yeah. Rest in peace, Huey.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna do that one like that. And let's see here. We'll do that. Let's do this one. Well, let me slide it over. Move it on over. All right. All right, be still. All right, squeeze it, B.
Got it. Oh. Wait a minute. Didn't show up. Hang on. Don't move it. Don't move it. I'm having trouble with. Boink. Let's see. See what that took. I'm having trouble with my keyboard. Got it that time.
6 hours later.
All right. 2 hours.
Oh, later. Stop it.
2 hours later. All right. There are your Outlaws picks right there. Yeah, I've had these a long time, and yeah, Outlaws, great Southern rock band, a great part of that genre's history, and yeah, great live band though. I mean, not my favorite band, but every time I saw them live, it's a great rock show. You know, it's like going to watch the Allman Brothers. You know, it's that. You know, it's always a great show. Yeah,
it's too bad those old picks didn't have like the skull logo on them. They probably didn't have that technology.
Yeah, it was
back
definitely
then.
a cool logo.
Yeah, I know.
I like it.
Back then, though, a lot of the vintage guitar picks that you see here on the show, in the early days of using custom guitar picks, artists out there on the road during live shows, they normally just would use whatever the generic Fender Gibson that they use, and it suddenly became a thing with the guitar picks having the band or the person's name or image or whatever on the guitar pick, and them giving them out during live performances to fans in the front as souvenirs. It's a great concept, and it's what the basis of this show is just all about. Just that in itself. And it is cool when you go to a show, and most of us have experienced this, and it's like Ed, it's like going to a Yankees game and hoping you get a foul ball.
Yep. Well, I throw it back, but
you know what I mean. I know you would. You're a Red Sox guy. You know why I said that.
I know.
But yeah, same thing. So when you're a young rock fan at a rock show, and your guy who you have all his albums is up on the stage just 5 feet above you, and he chunks you a guitar pick, and he's got his band's name on the guitar. That's pretty at that age, even at our age, it's pretty special of a moment. In time, you at that show, you get to remember it as one thing and one aspect, but that guitar pick, that dude, that music that you love, that pick actually made that sound that you dig. I mean, and it was held by the guy that made that music that you dig. And so
Tony,
it's a
do you know what the history of the guitar pick is, as far as what is the earliest guitar pick that somebody had? That obviously the acoustic guitar was out first, obviously.
Probably Keith Richards had the first one.
they were known to be in the late 1800s.
He fucking forged it out of rock, piece of rock. Keith Richards over there. Hey, what's this? Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, back in the 1800s when he was born.
What's the Holy Grail?
There's guitar picks in America that have been made for the whole 1900s.
Wow.
It's early 1900s. Do
you have any of those?
Like piece of wood, little piece of wood.
The oldest guitar picks that I have might be from the 60s, maybe.
Okay.
So what would be the Holy Grail? Like in baseball card collecting, it's like Mickey Mantle.
What would be the whole? It's tough to say. It's
like John Lennon or.
Well, it's subjective, because the more older that these past artists become, the more historic they become.
Yeah.
At the same time, but you have to figure, though, back in those days, they didn't have custom imprinted guitar picks. So there are what would be a holy grail, I would say, in my, I guess, view. Should Jimi Hendrix have ever gotten custom guitar picks, that would be the holy grail. But people do have his guitar picks, but it says Manny's on it, or Fender or Gibson or whatever, because there were no custom guitar picks.
Did Les Paul have his own guitar
Les
pick?
Les did, but that's Les Paul.
Yeah.
Les had a lot of things, but Les wasn't out there really his music wasn't out there in the limelight, pop contemporary music that we all like, but the people have Manny's, Hendrix guitar picks. Steve Rosen of Show Me Your Pick had a Manny's.
Wow.
Told us exactly how he got it. It was included in the book, The Picks of Rock and Roll, the original article that appeared in Guitar Player magazine in the late 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But yeah, if you to have a guitar pick that you cannot authenticate because it has Manny's Music Store on it, and that's it. If you know for a fact it might be worth something to you sentimentally, but you can never put a dollar amount on something like that, because even if there's these cats that have these things and it comes with the affidavit and a letter from his mama or whatever, saying how real it is. And it's still, though, these custom guitar picks, when they started showing up from these artists, exactly what they are by eyesight.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot fake these things. You know where and no one's going to fake a guitar pick anyway. They have, and it happens. But it's worthless. It's useless. You have nothing to gain by doing it. But no, but you can't. A Hendrix guitar pick, a Manny's guitar pick. I've got what is believed to be a Kurt Cobain pick because he used, and it's a reputable guy. I believe it came from his batch out on the road in 1990, and I keep it as so. But it's sentimental to me only.
Wow.
And
is that the
that's
little turtle
all
one?
Yes, it's orange. It's a .60.
Yep.
The Tortex logos were
Tortex, yep.
slightly different than the turtle shape. But anyway, that's beside the point. You can't put that off. You can't say, hey, this is a Kurt Cobain guitar pick because it's a Dunlop fucking Tortex pick. That's all it is.
Wow.
But there are some out there that are holy grail Elvis.
Wow. Yeah.
Thousands and thousands of dollars.
I bet.
Yeah, and he had his initials on his EP.
Yep, EP. Yep.
Yeah.
See you, Andy.
See you, Andy. Good to see you, brother.
Andy.
We may or may not have shown one of those here. Can't say for sure. But yeah, it's tough. Long story short, answer to your question, Ed. I think for the collector, the holy grail, even in a marketplace, if you have market value on everything, a holy grail for what people are willing to pay for things in the past, now, and in the future is based on the person. It's sentimental. Collectors are sentimental fuckers. I've never sold or anything given away stuff, but you keep your shit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick, you don't know where that Marilyn Manson pick might have been. I don't know if I'd want one of those.
All right. Funny. We had a new winner here tonight. I like that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. So, and for the rest of you, if you dig Southern rock, we'll be talking Southern rock soon. You dig soul, we'll be talking soul soon too. You like hard rock, we'll be talking that too. Yeah, you never
talk about
know.
It all.
We do every Saturday. But it is cool to come and hang out and show this memorabilia and these collections here on the internet is why we do it, because it's a hobby that a lot of us do and have. We collect various things, but you don't bring it to a live stream. It stays hidden away. That's why we're here. So, you know, if you collect, if you're a collector, you're in the right place. And it's on a Saturday night too. You can have a drink, have a bite to eat. Yeah, you are welcome. You are right at home, right here.
You betcha.
All right, guys, we're going to wind things down. We are greatly anticipating next week's Brendan B. Squared Sub-Zero's Ice Jump. We won't talk to you before that happens, but we wish Brendan the very best, him and Meg, in their jump, and thank you for all of your efforts. I'm going to say this, in the Alzheimer's Association, especially to Meg, no offense, B.
Oh, no, she works
thank
there.
You for what you guys do.
You've been doing it longer than I have.
It means the world to me and my family.
Yep.
So,
cool.
Yeah. All right, Ed, we'll see you next week.
You got it, brother.
We'll be right back here, and we'll show you the complete coverage of the ice jump here on Show Me Your Pick. Next Saturday, that's going to be a fun time here. All right.
Yep.
We are going to bounce on. Everybody leave a thumbs up there on the video. Ow.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the bones are creaking. Now, I'll work it out tomorrow, but leave a thumbs up there on the video. Thanks for being here. Subscribe if you're not already down there. Subscribe so you'll get just one extra notification, during the week. But you need that, though, because you want to get our notification. You want to be here on Saturday. I know you go out some Saturdays like that, but some Saturdays you don't. You stay in, and the happening place to be on Saturday night is right here. Thanks for being here. Ed, B, we'll see you boys next week.
Bye.
See ya.
Ciao.
Peace.